Ilia Topuria just defeated Charles Oliveira in UFC 317 and became the double champion. The first one to do it was Conor McGregor at UFC featherweight division, and now at the lightweight division, Ilia Topuria is the second one to follow Conor McGregor's footsteps. Even Volk tried to do this, but he failed when he lost against Islam Makhachev. Now we have a problem here. Ilia Topuria is now a two-division champion and he looks unstoppable. He says that he's not going to have a very long career in the UFC, so we are going to take a look at how to defeat Ilia Topuria. This would be a step-by-step breakdown where we would see how to defeat Ilia Topuria. The first thing that I would like any fighter to do against Ilia Topuria is to never box at a close range. Ilia Topuria, although being from a lighter weight division, still has enough power to knock out anyone in the lightweight division. If you think he has just knocked out Charles Oliveira and Charles Oliveira has always been chinny, you are absolutely wrong. Gaethje wasn't able to knock out Charles Oliveira. Dustin Poirier wasn't able to knock out Charles Oliveira. So yes, I think Ilia Topuria has one of the best boxing, and it's not just about power, it's also about proper technique. So anyone who is fighting Ilia Topuria should never box with him at a close range. It doesn't mean that they cannot do a stand-up with Ilia Topuria, because every fight, every round starts on the feet, so they have to do this. But they should never box in the close range. The second thing that they have to do is to use lots and lots of takedowns. Especially lightweight fighters, being from the heavier division, would be able to take him down. Although Charles Oliveira, we thought that Charles Oliveira would do this, but let's be honest, Charles Oliveira was never known for his takedowns. So I think Charles Oliveira would never had this real threat of a takedown, like someone like Arman Sarukian will give Ilia Topuria, or Islam Makhachev will give Ilia Topuria, or some of these wrestlers in the lightweight division can give Ilia Topuria. They are of heavier weight division and they can muscle him down. So I think use of takedown is essential, but there's a catch here. Ilia Topuria is a great wrestler, but I don't think his wrestling, like total wrestling, he is not a freestyle wrestler. He's a Greco-Roman wrestler. So I think the best way to take him down would be by single leg or double leg takedown. Someone like Gamrot can do this. I think so. So it would be using lots and lots of takedowns and staying far away from close range boxing. The third thing that any fighter should do against Ilia Topuria is to use lots and lots of kicks. Ilia Topuria has a lower stance. He is always lower in his stance in order to generate that power like in boxing, but I think that's where mixed martial arts can be a dangerous thing for him, because I think if someone like Jai Herbert can drop him down by using kicks, I think in that fight Ilia Topuria was in real danger of getting finished. So Jai Herbert knocked him down by using a very good head kick. I think someone taller than him can use that, and I think most of the fighters in the UFC lightweight division are actually taller than Ilia Topuria. So they can do this thing where they can use their kicks to set up a takedown. Even when they kick Ilia Topuria, try to block it, they can straight away go for the takedown because his legs will be open for takedown. I think use of kicks to straight to the takedown are a way to impose the wrestling game on Ilia Topuria. I think this would be the best way to impose wrestling on Ilia Topuria. First, you throw a kick, and then he defends the kick, and then you go for the takedown. But my last point is absolutely important. I think most of the fighters who fight Ilia Topuria fight emotionally because they think that Ilia Topuria can knock them out, so they fight emotionally. You cannot fight a fighter like Ilia Topuria emotionally. He is too dangerous. You cannot box him at close range. We saw that Charles Oliveira tried to impose his will, and this is the same thing that I fear will happen with Justin Gaethje if he fights with Ilia Topuria. Whoever thinks that Justin Gaethje can knock out Ilia Topuria is totally delusional, because Justin Gaethje's boxing is good, it's powerful, but it is nowhere as technical as Ilia Topuria's boxing, because Justin Gaethje is a strong boxer, yes, but he has the fighting style that is most prone to get knocked out by Ilia Topuria. Let me be honest, because I think Justin Gaethje reaching and just charging forward with that crazy pace and his crazy style where he's always forward, moving forward. I don't think that's a very good fighting style to fight against Ilia Topuria. Ilia Topuria is very technical in his boxing, and I think even though punch by punch power, I think Justin Gaethje is more powerful, but Ilia Topuria can knock him out. I think so. Justin Gaethje landed on Charles Oliveira during his fight, but it had no such effect as Ilia Topuria's punches have. Not because Ilia Topuria is more powerful than Justin Gaethje, just because Ilia Topuria has better technique than Justin Gaethje. So no fighter that is fighting Ilia Topuria should fight emotionally. I think these are the steps any fighter should take in order to win against Ilia Topuria. What are your thoughts? Comment down below. Sorry for uploading 7 months later than my last video, but this time I would try to be more punctual. And yeah, that's what we do in this channel. We talk about martial arts, we talk about UFC, we talk about football, we talk about things that get me excited in a good way. If you like the content, please like, share and subscribe.